you do.
Hello everyone, welcome and thanks for joining me today here in the Bourbon Bar. We're going to be doing a pretty cool episode today on Wild Turkey's Rare Breed Rye. It's a kind of a personal favorite. I feel like I've said that a few times, but this is a favorite to mine in regards to rye, proof, and availability. It's kind of in a league of its own, and those three, if I'm using those three things to kind of dictate what I'm getting. It's so good. It's so available. I can get it at Jewel Osco from time to time. My Benny's has it pretty much all the time. I've seen it at Costco even this year. So you don't have to try too hard to find it, and it's one of those beauties where no one's marking it up really. It doesn't deserve to be, and Russell's and Turkey family do a really good job of making sure their products don't get marked up. MSRP is $60 on this, and I think I paid $55. So in Illinois, $50 to $55 is pretty common, so you can get a pretty good deal on it. Otherwise, I'll roll around and see what I can get for legs and out of the nose. It is a no age statement item, but that doesn't really matter. It's phenomenal in my opinion, and we'll get into why. It's got a really nice, rich copper color. Legs are coming in slow. It's got them, but they're coming in a little slow. It's 112 proof, and I want to mention the mash bill just because it's kind of interesting to me. It is 51% corn, 37, no, Jesus, I'm an idiot. 51% rye, 37% corn, and 12% malted barley, which is pretty unique in that it's not really, really high in the rye. It's just over, it's the minimum requirement of 51%, and all of that corn helps balance and smooth it out, and it may appeal to straight bourbon drinkers, guys that don't like rye for the natural pepperiness or spiciness. This might be something you want to consider giving a try, because it's got the richness, the complexity, and it's smooth and sweet like a nice bourbon is. Yeah, sorry, check them one more time. Slow and steady though. They're nice legs. Really nice legs. I forgot to do the nose, but let me just tell you what I tasted up front. Lemon, caramel, and cinnamon and clove. It's such a nice drink. Before I go back for another sip, let me try and pull the nose for you guys. I'm sorry, I know I skipped a step. I was just too excited to get started. It's a very bright nose. It's not a very peppery nose like most ryes are, or grassy even. It's got oh man, again, I'm squirting everywhere. And I really don't have I gotta get better at that. All right. Nose is bright, lemon, green apple, and then you get some caramel and something rich and buttery like pie crust. Really, really great nose. Really makes you want to go in and sip and see what it's all about. All right, I'll get back to taste, and then we can roll into the finish. These legs are amazing. Lemon, caramel, black pepper, clove. Now you don't get any grassiness on the nose, but there is a very, very soft touch of grassiness in the palate. Touch of menthol at the end to spice it up, and then it's rich and just thick and viscous. So like, not just oily. I can't make my mind if I want to say syrupy or like a heavy cream, but it's just got a heavy weight. And I'd probably say syrup for the fact of when you swallow, it still resins. You didn't pull it all off. You still got a nice coat on your tongue and the sidewalls of your mouth, and it's everywhere, and it's not going away. It's really nice. It's a medium long finish. It's so nice. I'm at a loss of words here. bright, sweet, different nose. The mouthfeel or the palate is still, it starts off bright and then it fades and rolls into the richness. And then the finish, you know, you get a little bit of sweetness and then spice, and then it tones back with a little sweetness, and it hangs on, the sweetness hangs on for a bit, and then it starts to dry up, and it lasts for a while. That's a really nice ride. Some things are like flat, you get one tasting note and that's it. It just streamlines that until it dies. Some things, they go from like sweet to spicy or spicy to dry, and then that's it. They're over. This is not the case. It goes up and down and up and down and up, and then slowly fades away, and it's so nice. It's nice to see inexpensive whiskey having such good complexity and so much to offer. And I think that's why this is a favorite of mine, because it's, I know I've mentioned the Willett Family Estate Rye, very similar in proof. This is 112, this is 108. Some of them get up there. It can be 111, 112. But this is not available all the time. This is, like I said, I may have said in the past, around 3 to 4 times a year you can find this. And it's coincidentally within $10 price of this. But this, I don't need to stop at more than 2 stores today on the way home to find this. Guaranteed I'm getting one today. $50, 55. When this comes out, you got to be there on the spot to get it for MSRP, or it gets marked up 10, 15, 20, $30. So, I mean, I enjoy the hell out of this, but the availability factor of that, unmatched. And for the proof, it doesn't drink like 112. It drinks like a nice, rich 100 proof. I feel like I'm rambling. Let me get back to a taste and a finish, and we'll get to wrapping this episode up, guys. Man, do I love it. As you're like inhaling, as about to sip, it's like a rich apple pie. Like the center of the apple pie, because you get the crust on the bottom, but you're mainly smelling the cooked apples and the brown sugars and the cinnamons, and then you get the little acidity from the green apple, and then bam, rich or buttery pie crust. And then it starts off in the palate with the green apple, the lemon, and then it rolls into the rich brown sugars, and then you get the cinnamon and the clove and a little spice here, and it's not really oaky, so you don't get too much dryness in the palate, but oh man. I'm gonna have to do a lot more Turkey Russell's products for you guys coming soon. I feel like I've started off very Buffalo Trace heavy, because that's naturally where I gravitate, but I love Turkey products, and then I really love Michter's products with their standard 4 whiskeys, their standard 4, the US 1 whiskeys are outstanding for sub $50, but their rare releases and limited releases are the items that I get all hyped up about and excited to find and super excited to drink, but they're so freaking hard to find. Or they're marked up they're marked up otherwise, and I can't be buying marked up whiskey all the time. I love this. Mouthfeel is great. The nose is exceptional. The palate is exceptional. The finish, I don't want to say it's also exceptional, but it's really, really freaking good. I gotta start ranking things for you guys, or coming up with a grading scale, because just simply 1 through 3, the nose, 3. 1 through 3, the palate, 3. 1 through 3, the finish, I'd give it a 2, but this is a fully balanced, well-composed, well-done rye high-proof whiskey. If you haven't had it, please try it. If you have had it, cheers and enjoy. And if you have had it and didn't like it, I encourage you to revisit. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.